No, I don't have any new notes. I just wanted to just discuss this. So here's how it goes. It says, given the vector v has an initial point at 2, -2, and a terminal point at 3, -4, so these are points, find the exact value of, so this means magnitude. So here's how you do it, guys. I believe I can annotate. Yes, I can. Can you guys see my screen? You guys can't, right? Or you can? Okay, perfect. So here's how it looks. Annotate. If you want to write stuff down, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. So I have a point. If you want to have a visual, 2, -2 looks something like 2, -2 point, and it's not perfect. And 3, -4 looks something like 3, -4 point. And this vector looks like this. So you can do a right triangle if you want, and it doesn't matter how you do it. If you do your triangle like this, or you do your triangle the other way around, it doesn't matter, guys. It wants that magnitude. So how do you find the magnitude? Like this. Magnitude of this vector is nothing more than the square root. You're just doing Pythagorean theorem. The difference in x's, the difference between 2 and 3 is 1. So 1 squared. And I don't worry about the negative because we're squaring it anyways. The difference between -2 and -4 is 2. So 2 squared. And so let's see what that is. Square root, 2 squared is 4. 1 squared is 1. So that's the square root of 5. Okay, let me let her in. I didn't see her in the waiting room. Oh, yeah, you're right, miss. They're coming in. So there it is. And I just come in here and let me click on X here. And then I just type in square root of 5. So square root of 5. And then I submit. And hopefully I get a check mark. And I get a check mark. And there it is. That's all you do for those type of questions. I don't see any issues there. Let me clear this up because there's a lot of stuff going on here. Clear. So then they'll give you the little presentation of that vector. It doesn't matter how you draw the triangle. It could be the other way around as well. And now there it is, guys. Pretty straightforward. All right. Let me go ahead and show you guys a second subtopic. I don't think there's going to be issues there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiply vectors by scalar. Oh, that's going to be another easy one. So here we go. So, I'm glad I got a negative one right off the bat. So they tell you that how vector v looks like. So here's vector v. And then find -5v graphically by stretching the vector by its tip and then writing the result in component form. I'm going to do the component form first, guys. So here it is. It's very basic. Relax. So annotate. All right. So what I would do first is I would go -5, and then I would use chevron 2, 2. And then I would just distribute that -5 times -2. So let's see. So it looks like -10, that's -10. It just came out kind of funky there. -10, -10. I don't see any mistakes. I just distributed that 5. So that's where that arrowhead should be aiming at. So let me close this. And by the way, because it's negative, it needs to be going the opposite direction, 180 degrees opposite. Well, 180 degrees from that. So it's going to be going the other way. So here we go. So the other way, go to -10, -10. So you just keep stretching it. And it's actually kind of fun to interact with the software here. And I believe that's that right there, -10, -10. And there it is, guys. And it's easier if you have a mouse. If you don't have a mouse, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to use this little scratch pad on the laptop. But yeah, that's it. And I just type -10, -10. And I push submit. And we push yes. And you get a little check mark. And there it is. You're done. Simple. What do you guys think of that? Pretty straightforward? All right. Any questions so far, guys? Okay. So 3 out of the 4, you guys will just take seconds. So 3 out of the 4, these are okay to just finish in a few seconds. The last one here might take a little bit. So we'll get to that one in a little bit. Oh, that one's even easier. But since I already clicked on it, let's go ahead and show how to do that. So this, I don't think you'll have any issues with this at all, guys. You'll probably solve these in seconds. You are literally just doing 2.5 times your 2 there. Oh, look, I got 2 again. 2, 2. And you're literally multiplying by 2.5. So 2.5 times 2, I believe that's 5. So hold on. 2.5 times 2, yeah. 2.5 times 2 is 5. So 5, 5. There it is. And then I literally just type, I just come in here and literally just type 5, 5. No, I'm not insulting your intelligence, guys. I'm sorry if this is really boring, because usually when it's stuff that you already know, it's going to be kind of boring, right? And there it is. That's it. You're just literally just multiplying that scalar by your x and y component. So all those questions I think are going to be easy for you guys. The ones that I think might take up a little bit of time, maybe, is these. So let me show you. Close this. And let's see what we get. These right here, magnitude and direction. So I'm going to go slow. And if you have an issue, let me know and we'll talk about it. So here we go. It says, let the vector v have an initial point at 8, 5. So there's where your initial point is at. So that's where you're going to put your endpoint. And a terminal point at 7, 4. So this is where it terminates. So this is where the arrowhead goes. Plot the vector v and afterwards follow the guided steps to analyze the vector. If you have a mouse, it's a lot easier than using the little, is it called the scratch pad on the laptop or something? What is it called? Whatever that little laptop is. Scratch pad? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not scratching it, but okay. 8, 5. So go to 8, 5, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a point. So there it is. I just hold down on my left cursor. And now I'm going to move it to 7, 4. So 7. Oh, that's kind of cool. 7, 4. Oh, it's a little vector. That's lame. So there it is. There's my little vector. And it's telling me to do it. Look what it's telling me to do. Move the vector so that its tail is at the origin. I'm not really sure why they're telling you to do this, guys. I think maybe they're telling you this so you can tell what direction it goes to, so you can have a reference. So here it is. My vector is right there. And now you can tell the direction it goes to. It's in quadrant 3 there, see? So you get all these little things here. So let's see, difference between 8 and 7 is 1. Yeah, everything's correct, guys. So what's the vector? Well, I went 1 to the left. And I went 1 down. So -1, -1. So maybe it helps to see from the origin, like how many times you move left or right, or how many times you move up or down. But I don't think you necessarily need that. Magnitude. Okay, again, how do you find magnitude? Pythagorean theorem, guys. So don't worry, I'm going to go slow. So here we go. The magnitude of v, that's all it means, is nothing more than square root. And if you want to put a negative on the inside, that's fine. See? And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So that's going to be the square root of 2. And that's what you're going to type in. So I'm going to, let me click here. Radical form. Oh, dummy. The dummy me, not you guys. Click on the inside. Put a little square root. Put a 2. And then it wants the nearest degree. Now, I know you don't need a calculator for this one, but I'm going to show you how to do it with a calculator. Hopefully by now, everyone knows the x and y component are the same, so that means it's going to be in quadrant 3 of the unit circle, right? I mean, I know that -1 is not part of the unit circle, but there is a perfect. Okay, I can see some faces that you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So here we go. Let's just talk about it, guys. So I'm going to exaggerate. Let me go ahead and write. I'm going to exaggerate that triangle right here. So here it is, that point. There's my hypotenuse, and I'm exaggerating the triangle. I want to figure out what this angle is. I'm going to call that the reference. And here is what I really want. What I really want is, what I really want. There's this band that used to be called Spice Girls. You probably never heard of them because it's from like way back then. But they have a song, and it goes, what I really want, what, like, yeah. So, yeah, tell me what you want, what you really, or something like that. And it's really old school. So that's why I was laughing at that. You've probably never heard of it, but if you have, Google them, go to YouTube. And aren't you guys Generation Zers, like in the 2000s? Yeah, there's a band from the 90s. So, all right, guys, relax. We're starting to fight here. Guys, I'm not trying to fight anyone. I'm sorry. Man, everyone gets offended. Like, I'm offended. All right, here we go, guys. So find that reference angle. What I would do, just turn everything into a positive. So this is -1. This is -1. I'm just going to do arctan. So arctan of I said turn everything to a positive, and here I am writing negative, right? Let me erase the negative there. So I'm just getting that reference angle, guys. So here we go. Arctan of 1 divided by 1. Yes, I know that's 1. You're going to get 45 degrees. And because you know you're in quadrant 2, you're just going to go 180 plus 45. Does that make sense, guys? Because we know we're in quadrant 3. Sorry, I said quadrant 2. Because we know we're in quadrant 3, we just go 180 plus 45 to add to the reference. Here's the calculator. Let me show you guys. Let me show you the calculator. And here's how you type it. I mean, I know you guys probably already know, but just in case. This is a TI-84 emulator. You can download it for free on the internet. Just Google TI-84 emulator. If it's from a university, it's a respectable site. If it's a website you don't trust, then don't download it. Second, arctan, 1, push enter. There it is, 45. You go 180 plus 45. And I know some of you guys are looking like, I don't have to do that, Chavez. I know that it's at 225 because I'm in quadrant 3. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to do another one because this one was too simple. So here we go. And now I'll just click in here and I just put 225. This one was too simple, guys. So I'm going to do another one that is not perfect. So one more, new problem. Let me see. -2, 0, 4. No, that one's another perfect one. New problem. -1, 1, 2, 3, 7. Okay, this one's not perfect. Let's do this one. So it says, let the vector v have an initial point of -1, 7. So go to -1, 7 point, and then go to -4, 6. -4. Is it right there? That's nope, that one. -4, 6. There it is. There's my vector. And then it says, put the tail at the origin. Okay, so I grabbed the dude and I put the tail in the origin. And again, I'm in quadrant 3, so I guess it's not fun that I'm in quadrant 3. So let's see, what is my vector component in the x direction? I went 1, 2, 3 to the left, so put -3. In the y direction, I went 1 down, so put 1 in there. And then I verify that the difference between the x's is 3 to the left and 1 down, and it is. So let's see, 3 squared is 9, plus 1 squared is 9 plus 1 is 10. So I'm going to put square root of 10. Nearest degree. Let me go ahead and that's the part that we're going to have to calculate. So here we go. Annotate. So I'm going to exaggerate. I'm going to exaggerate it, guys. So here it is. Here it is exaggerated. There's my origin, my axis. And here it is exaggerated. And what I want is this angle. That's my reference. What you really want. Okay, I'm going to stop, guys. I'm going to stop. I will. What you really want is that angle there. So here we go. So how are we going to find that theta r? Well, I know that this dude here is 3 to the left. I know that's supposed to be a 3, but there was so much lag. -3. And I know this guy went down 1 down. So I'm just going to go arctan and put everything as positive. Arctan opposite over adjacent. It's supposed to be a parenthesis there. 1/3. And whatever I get, I'm going to add 180 to it because I'm in quadrant 3. So I take my calculator out. So here's my calculator. Oh, let me move it over here next to, there we go. I'm going to go second arctan. I'm going to put 1/3. Let's see, did I do it right? Opposite adjacent. Yep. So 1/3. I think I'm in degree mode. I push enter. It tells me 18 degrees. Perfect. I add 180 to it because I'm in quadrant 3. Enter. And it wants me to round. So I'm going to type in the number 198. So put 198. That's nearest degree. If I did everything correct, it's going to give me a green check mark. Yes. How come you guys didn't tell me? What did I do wrong? We can't end this way. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
You forgot to put negative sign in front of the 1.
Yeah. How come you guys didn't tell me, guys? You guys just wanted to see me fail. I see how it is. I can't end the session with a failure. So I'm obviously going to delete this one question that I got wrong because I can't let my YouTube fans see that I got one wrong, guys. So let's do one more. This one for fun. Well, for kicks, I guess. And I know you guys are probably like, I get it, Chavez. I know how to do it. Let's just do one more because I don't want to end like that. So we start at 7, 8. So let's go to 7, 8. So 7, 8 point and go to 1, 7. So 1, 7. I think that's correct. And again, man, what's going on? All of them have been in quadrant 3. That's not fun, but I guess. So there it is. So let's see. Let's not make that mistake again. I went to the left 6 times, so -6. And I went down 1 time, -1. Make sure. Yep. And yep. All right. 6 squared is 36. 1 squared is 1. 36 plus 1 is 37, the square root of 37. That does not break down. There it is. And let's do it right this time. Arctan of opposite over adjacent. So it's going to be 1 over 6. So here we go. Here's my calculator. Arctan, so second arctan, 1 divided by 6. I push enter. And I'm going to add 180 to that. So plus 180. Can you guys see the calculator there, guys? Yeah? Okay. And there it is. I got 189. So I come back and I type 189. I push enter. And hopefully this time I didn't make any mistakes. And there you go, finally. So there it is, guys. So maybe the last one will take a little bit of time because there's a lot of stuff to calculate there. But that's pretty much it.